here on my end.
Sure. Should I just mute myself for now?
No, you're good. You can chitty chat it up with me. I'm just making sure that's coming through here. Oh, you got your gummy goo. Excellent.
Of course. I'll never let him go.
Never let him go.
I will never, ever, ever let Gummy Goo go.
All right.
I'm just.
Well, I mean, let me go ahead and just say right out the gate because we got
I'm
140
just like gross
people.
with Jack. I'm like, I'll never let you go.
No.
Goo.
You send them to the
I'll
bottom
never
of the
let you
ocean. Send them right down
No.
to the Mariana Trench for all I care.
No, not
Send
Gummy
that,
Goo.
send that crocodile.
There's so much better. You're just
Into the
jealous.
pits. No, I'm not. I hate him. What up, chat? How's it going,
I'm not
guys?
jealous. I hate him.
I'm not jealous. I just hate him. No, what up, chat? How's it going? I am here with Rishi. We'll be watching here in a moment the last episode of Digital Circus. I guess it's called Remember, in honor of the Lion King.
Right.
Right. Well, because when
Remember, Pomni,
who you are.
are.
What's that? That's the hyena graveyard. They abstracted there. Don't go there, Pomni. Just don't do it, Pomni. No, but it's good to see everybody. We'll be doing a live, reaction, not necessarily live reaction because we've watched
I mean,
this
it
twice
is a
before.
live reaction, but we certainly are not like blindly reacting to it.
No, well, we finally get to talk about this. We finally get to actually like do a bunch of theory crafting and share our thoughts and we watched this back at the premiere a few weeks ago because we were invited out there and it was an honor and it was an amazing experience and such a memory. But we had to keep our mouths shut. Where we're like, well, shoot, can't say anything. We have to button our lip and wait till it's out. And it came out.
Okay, wait, Saber. So, are we just going to go ahead and dive right into spoilers? Or are we going to wait until after we actually watch it? Because I'm already seeing some people saying that they haven't watched it yet.
Hold on. If you have not seen it yet, go watch it right now. And you kind of put us in a predicament because there might be some interesting individuals who will exercise their liberty to say, I'm going to watch it. My experience is watching it with Saberspark and Rishi. That's how I choose to watch this final episode, which to me, I cannot overstate how much of a bad choice that is. Go watch it as intended on their channel.
You're probably better off watching it on your own first.
Yes.
We've already seen it. That's
Twice.
why we also wanted to wait like an hour after it premiered so everybody could have a chance to watch it. And then, we can all watch it together and talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, and when we watch the episode, we will be pausing the episode at times too to just talk about it, to share our thoughts about things that have happened and questions and not concerns, but just thoughts. So again, the episode is linked in the description, so please go see it there if you haven't seen it yet. This is not the optimal way to watch the final episode if you haven't seen it yet. But if you want some friends to hang out with to watch it again, or just shoot the breeze or whatever, or theory craft or whatever, then you're welcome to join us. How's that sound?
Yeah. So, as we watch it, and we pause and discuss things, we will go full on spoiler talk, or we will kind of wait until we're. I guess we can talk about things as we watch it without being like, by the way, this is what happens at the very, very end.
Right. We will react to it in real time, but I'm not gonna say like I know how it ends. Let me bring it up right now. But
Wait, I see. Gummy Goo makes out with Pomni for like 15 minutes straight.
It's only 10 minutes actually.
No, and you're 11 minutes.
11 minutes. It's 11 minutes.
That was my favorite part, actually.
Thank you for the super chat, Felix. We appreciate you. All right. Well, yeah, this is. I guess we can get into it. There will not be spoilers. We will watch it as it flows onto the screen, and we'll pause and talk about certain moments. Okay? But again, for anybody who's like, why do you all keep pausing? Or hey, I got spoiled in chat or something. That's on you. All right? I'm just letting you all know. If you want to watch it as intended, go watch it right now on Glitch's channel. They deserve your support. Okay, shall we?
All right, let's get into it.
A quick recap for those who might need it. The last episode had Kane flip out, and the circus, they try to yell at him and be like, we don't like your stupid stories and quest or whatever. And they did it to distract Kane, so Kinger could, I guess, disable Kane or something like that. But he accidentally deletes him. And now Kane is gone. And the circus is all gray and gloomy now. All right, ready?
All right, let's do it.
Yo, Goob, let me know if the audio levels are good. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun, my name is Cleveland Brown.
Brown, and I am proud to.
I love this intro, so good. And welcome to the amazing digital circus. There's Kinger and Cleveland's.
And Pomni.
Well, thank you, Goop. Even a bear.
In good times and bad times, it's true love we share.
If by any chance the person who sings this intro watches our reaction, I am begging you, I will commission you to sing the Cleveland song. Please. 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 I beg you. I beg you.
What are you going to do with it? Just listen to it?
Ringtone. And even a bear. Day after day after day after.
That's how I felt when I was in college.
Right, that's how I feel after college.
Aw.
I'm just joking. I love
sorry.
you.
Are you sure? How did that even happen? There's no undo or anything?
I killed Kane.
He was messing with the console as I was working. I don't know what happened, but before I
You
could
sure you
try to
can't
get him
just
back,
Control Alt
the
Delete?
floor opened up and...
That's convenient.
Jax.
What? Are we all just supposed to forgive this?
Hey, Brian
This
from
guy
FY.
messed
I hope
up
you're doing
in
well.
the worst possible way he could. Now we have nothing.
Jax, please, just calm down. We're all... We're...
Anything else you want to tell us?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy.
He gets to mess up like this and everyone takes his side?
Aw. I'm holding his hands like that. So ashamed. Wow, Jax, it was a genuine mistake.
Yes, his Kinger is just like, wow, thanks, Jax.
It makes me feel really bad.
Scratch was trying to make a brain scanner. I didn't think it actually worked. We didn't know how to work with the files, and they were impossibly small, given what they were supposed to be. I saw a folder full of them when I was in Kane's code.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, we saw that last time.
Yeah, we saw that
I
too,
guess
and you
Kane
paused and kind
found
of
a
looked
way to get them working.
closer look.
How did he get them working?
I know what it means.
Can you do vids on House of Puso and Chimtopia?
Congratulations, Zubul! Guess you still get to leave your...
By the way, I forgot that there's the voice to text function. Just a heads up. So RC's
Oh.
can you do fits on House of Puso and Chimtopia. You know, I'm glad we're bringing up Chimtopia. If there's something that deserves more discussion right now than Digital Circus, it's Chimtopia. You know, I'm looking forward to their finale as well.
Okay,
Mark in the
wait,
world.
before you unpause. I just gotta say. So they're all brain scans.
Yes.
They are copies of they're copies of memories.
Yep.
I am so glad that this is the case. Because I had been wondering for a long time. I was like, I think that they are all just copies. They're copies of memories, that their real life bodies aren't actually like hooked up. Because they kind of, well, for one, they kind of poked fun at that theory in the beach episode. Right? And it's like, okay, so their bodies probably aren't actually hooked up and there's nowhere to go back to. And then when Kinger was like, wait, leave the circus? Well, that doesn't make any sense. And it's like, yeah, because you guys can't leave. There's nowhere to go back to. So,
No, I mean,
I love this, personally. I think this reveal makes a lot of sense, and I think it's very cool.
Well, I mean, the entire series up to this point is how do we escape? Now it's like, well, there is no escape. So the question is, how do you make peace with it now? And
Right, now it's like, how do you live?
how do you live? Right, you know, and that to me is, I mean, and the show, this isn't like it's pulling the the rug out from beneath the viewers where it came out of nowhere.
No, I think they've really been hinting at it.
Well, yeah, I think even Zubul is like, yeah, I had a feeling, I had a feeling that this was the case. So, yeah, I mean, I like it. I like that this is a situation, and you all will see why as the episode goes on.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Jax.
I guess you still get to hang out with Mommy after all, right, Rags?
Shut up, Jax!
God,
Guess
so
I'm-
mean.
Still.
I want to see a version of this, but with Benny the Beast in here.
I think I've always known.
That. Never mind.
It just. For
The
some
Butch
reason.
Hartman show?
No.
I think Bunsen is a beast.
No. Benny the Beast is that one guy who puts his Beast OC in all those Disney movies, and
You'd have to show me a picture. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Never mind.
So much to hear.
I know it hurts, but
He stand up to
we
Jax.
still have each other. We're all in this together.
The song starts playing.
After day after.
No, the I'm all in this together. Never mind.
Together.
I'm striking out tonight.
Yeah.
At least he got programmed to be able to cry. I have no eyes, but I must cry. Everyone's been
Did you have
scattered.
eyes? I saw a cool piece of fan art of Kane where he's like, kind of bent over and he's like suffering and he's like, oh, I have no heart, but I must love.
Aw.
And I was like, aw, that's very apt for Kane.
At least Kinger's getting to work here.
Need any help?
Yep.
Sure. If you want to give it a try.
The task at hand. Let's fix this. I like this where it's like,
Relax
let's
your body and
focus
mind.
on what we can control.
Deep
Right.
breaths.
Let's,
And
let's
try
fix
not
this
to think
hole in the
too
floor.
hard about it.
Awesome.
She made a Dorito. She lost it. She's sad about that.
Dropped my Dorito.
To help.
You had a good start.
By the way,
I thought I could.
all the voice actors did a
everything,
fantastic
but
job in this.
Everything's
Absolutely.
gotten so bad.
I really feel like they gave it their all.
Am I stupid for even trying?
None of this is your fault. I don't think anyone could have predicted things to play out the way they did.
I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Out of all the people I've seen enter this place, I don't think any one of them adjusted as quickly as you did.
I was a nervous wreck.
Except for that purple
So
Godzilla.
was
He's
I.
pretty based.
It's a lot for anybody
What,
to
the one
go through.
that abstracted?
While the others took
Trespass.
weeks, hell, even months to get used to everything, myself included.
So Kinger's been around since the beginning.
you found
then.
your footing in a matter
Yes.
of
I imagine.
days.
Like, he's the only one left of, like, the
Not
original
just
group
that.
that was there.
Dang.
You've also become someone they can trust, even if they don't seem.
I wonder how much time has gone on.
It's times like these they're gonna need someone like that
Years?
the most.
That would be.
I mean, not
torture.
since Pomni
You're very
joined, but in
strong,
total, I
Pomni.
think it's been years.
And I know you'll be able to get through this.
I believe in you, Pomni.
We've been here before.
You're pretty based.
Have we?
Yeah. Back in the Mildenhall Manor. I doubt you remember.
Well, it's still true. It may take
I
time.
remember Pomni.
but
We
they'll
just
come
watched that
around.
episode.
Right.
We can't fix
Good
every
episode.
problem. Not with
This.
ourselves.
I like this a lot.
Not with the world around us. But we can still do what we can.
It's
Boy, do
gonna
we
be a lot of work.
Feel that.
But
Yeah.
it won't
We can't
be a lot
fix
of
the world
work.
around us, but we can do what we can. I feel like that's a very powerful message.
Oh yeah, this song here.
But it's too much to get over you.
Aw. That's how I often feel, when the world feels so bleak and hopeless. To just sort of find peace with realizing that we can't change everything. about the world.
Right.
In fact, there's very little that we can change about the world around us, but there are things that we can control.
Well, it's that quote from.
No, go on.
It's that quote from Granddad with Boondocks, where it's like, what can you do when you can't do anything? And Granddad's like, you do what you can. And it's like, it's that's good. It's powerful.
That resonates deeply with me.
Yeah. And you lean on your loved ones.
Yeah, more importantly than anything, you focus on people around you, the people who matter.
Well, okay,
no one person can change the world. No one person can fix the world's problems. And if you try to carry that burden, you're just gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jax.
Never mind.
Aw.
I wish I'd pried a little more. I somehow forgot how bad it can get.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's gone.
What do we do now?
Yeah, look at Zubul. Looks genuinely very upset.
What can we do? Of course he'd do this. Of course he'd wait until there's nothing we could do about it. That's just so... God damn it, Jax.
Aw, little rubber hand.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For what? Hey. This is...
So, we've talked about it before. I know some people are like, why was its abstraction off screen?
Right, how unceremonious.
Yeah.
Right?
But to me, it's extremely, like, okay.
I feel like that's kind of the point.
That's the point. Yeah. We've talked before about what abstraction means, and I think it's not too far of a thought to say that it's a stand-in for death or suicide or like letting go, or giving up.
Just the notion of giving up.
Right. And for it to happen off screen is pretty goddamn accurate to how a lot of people do commit suicide, which is, for those of us who've unfortunately have had to experience this, you're told, a coworker, a friend, a loved one, where it's like, hey, they died last night. They killed themselves. Yeah. And it's like, what? No, like, I didn't even know what it's
right. And so often this happens and you have no idea what someone could be going through. And like you said, it could be a friend or a coworker, a family member. You could be talking to them one day and then the next suddenly you find out they're just gone.
Well, fucking
it's not ceremonious. It's not like this big, it's not this big dramatic crash out that, is like something out of a movie. It's like, no, it is very sudden and it is sort of shocking. I remember when we watched this at the premiere, I was like stunned. Like, whoa, really? Just like that, huh?
Right.
Huh. But I actually think it makes a lot of sense, and I think it's quite poignant that it's presented this way.
I'm going to quote here something real fast. This is Marley's in the chat. He said, this is Tricky Cap as his handle. Guy, remember that also within the context of the series, he's pushed everyone away. When he needed people the most, they weren't there because he wouldn't let them be. Yeah, well said, Marley. And that's, for Jax, we all kind of saw the writing on the wall a bit. And here I'm talking about how it's we say unceremonious because, like, there he is. We found him. He abstracted. There wasn't, because that's real life. Again, there's no narrative that drives us. There's no writer who said, hey, let me make this. We need a rising action and then a catalyst. And then it's like, no, that's writing. This is real life.
And look at you brushing off your creative writing knowledge.
I love you. But I feel, though, we've all seen it coming, though, as far as Jax pushing people away. That's something we all can see. So it's kind of like, it's not surprising, but it did happen. And they're like, fuck, he abstracted. And God damn it, why didn't he let us help him? And of course he would do this. And all the different kind of reactions that you would feel to losing someone who, killed themselves. I had a coworker who had a really bad day, a horrible day. And the next day his brother came in. He's like, yeah, my brother killed himself last night. And I'm like, what? Like, it completely blindsided me. And that's, I think, I don't know, kind of the point they're trying to make is it's people find themselves in dark moments and then they're just gone. Yeah.
Right. And sometimes you might not even be aware what someone could be going through.
Yep. Empathy is a powerful, thing. But again, Jax pushed people away. He pushed people away.
Yeah, he pushed everyone away. And look at how often Pomni tried to, extend an olive branch to him. She was always looking at him and smiling at him and offering a hand and trying to include him. And, even Zubul, who didn't like him, was like, hey, you're still a part of us.
Yeah.
In the previous episode.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, you're still a part of us, You're one of us. And even then, it's like he just rejected all of them.
Well, he didn't want help. He didn't want help.
You can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves.
Right.
Why can't I cry for him?
I suppose we should try coming up with a plan to keep him contained.
Regatha.
I always thought it should have been me.
Don't say that.
We were friends once. I mean...
That's another thought.
Sort
I'll get all these
friends.
reactions of like, God damn it, or
Much
why
of
can't I
friends
cry,
as
or should have been
anybody
me.
could have been with Jax.
Yeah,
We
it
could
feels
talk
very
to each
real.
other, at least. But then, what was it? Something like the snowy summit. I can't really remember. But something happened between him and her.
I mean, Pomni and Jax are two sides of the same coin.
Yes.
The misanthrope
Ribbit.
nihilist versus
Her name
the stoic optimist.
Was Ribbit.
Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning her before.
Nihilism has two
I wasn't
sides.
supposed to.
It isn't always negative.
Agreed.
After
It can be
Ribbit
freeing.
was gone, I tried to comfort him. He told me to never mention Ribbit's name again. He made me promise. And I did. I think that's where our friendship really, finally ended. I wonder if things would have been different if I'd said no. It was so hard for me. I still don't know why I
It's
did
not
it.
lost upon me that these cartoony characters are like
I
delivering
just
such
wanted him
dramatic
to know
lines.
he wasn't alone. That I was there
Well,
for him.
that's the beauty of animation, huh?
And I guess I just
I like the juxtaposition. It's good.
didn't want to lose any more friends. Shows what I know, huh?
Ragatha, you were the first real friend I made here. And despite all that's happened, I still consider you my closest friend.
I'm glad we're still friends.
Aw.
Aw. This is so sweet.
Just gotta hold on. Hold on.
Poor Ragatha. I feel like this is what she's wanted this entire time, was just a genuine connection with Pomni.
Well, I mean, think about her mom and how much of a piece of shit her mom has been. Like, she's had is, being verbally accosted.
Yeah, and just the conflict within Ragatha herself of feeling like she has to always be there for someone else. Like, she can never put herself first. She can never be vulnerable because she doesn't want to come off as like a burden or a problem. That's why she's always like, let me make sure I take care of you first.
Right now.
And now they can just be vulnerable with each other. That's really sweet.
You've been
And this is
one
what
of the
makes
best
you
things
strong.
to happen
This is
to
what
me
helps you
since I
to
got here.
hold on.
I trust you.
Yeah, I remember when we watched...
Just like in Night in the Woods. At the end of everything, hold on to anything.
When we were in the theater at the premiere watching this, we had we were sitting in front of Zarel and his wife Ashley, and during this scene, we'll let it play.
Yeah.
So Zarel,
I mean,
Zarel's the creator of Monkey Wrench, and he's worked on.
It was
Digital
this
Circus.
moment right here, this shot.
And he goes, don't like the look of that framing, or something
yeah,
like
he's
that.
like, I don't like the framing of this.
I don't like the framing of this.
No, I was a little worried when I first saw this. I was like, is this the last time they're ever gonna see each other?
right, like
because
this, right here.
It's like such a
distance.
It's such a lingering moment, and to pull away from them like that, it almost feels a little ominous. Where it's like, uh-oh, that was such a beautiful cathartic moment.
What about you?
I hope they don't rip it away from us,
Right.
just to make it extra sad.
Yeah. Big shout out to Zarel, Ashley, and the team from Monkey Wrench. They rock. And Zarel did the closing 2D animated credits here on the finale. So Pomni shoots Jax and puts him down for good.
Oh yeah, it was so funny when I first saw this and she whipped out the gun. I like burst out laughing.
And the audience all went. Oh, let me tell you all a quick story real fast. So when Rishi and I went to, so again, we got to go see the premiere, and then we went to go see the movie itself the weekend after, it was 2 weeks after that. That's right. And when we were walking into the theater to see it, the actual one in our not in our neighborhood, but not too far off from it, there were a bunch of, the main audience seemed to be mainly Gen Alpha kids and Gen Zers and some millennials in there too, and lots of cosplayers. And this little Gen Alpha kid, maybe like some 11, 12-year-old kid, runs by me, and he goes, "I know who abstracts." And I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, me too, all of them." Jokingly, I said that.
He was like, "Steven,
And
don't."
he stopped, because he kind of was running past me into the movie, and he stopped in his tracks and with big wide eyes looked at him and he goes, No. And I'm like, "I'm kidding with you, man. I'm kidding with you."
No, wasn't he like, "What, really?"
Yeah. He was like, "No, what? I'm like, "Oh, no, man. I'm just messing with you. You're good."
I was like, don't say that.
Go watch the movie. The theater was extremely well behaved.
Yeah, I've read of a lot of people's experiences at the movie theater, and most of them have been pretty positive, but of course we've read some pretty crazy negative stories, and some
it's just people being people.
sharing recordings, of people like singing along and being super loud, and I don't think there's anything wrong with singing along, during Kane's songs. That is pretty fun.
What was it?
It's a pretty catchy song, but
wasn't there a picture?
We had a great audience.
There was like a picture where it had like Kane taking a bow after the movie, and he was in the audience bowing down. Someone was cosplaying as Kane, like a really good cosplay. I remember someone quote tweeted that, being like, "Was this guy actually acting like he made the movie or something?" People were like, "Yeah, Kane's here. Hell yeah, Kane, good job."
I guess people just really like getting in character.
Oh God, yes. We've been to conventions.
I mean, there are some people who are like, "I'm the main character. Today's about me."
No,
but
we're having fun.
Mostly, I think it's pretty innocent, if not a bit, awkward, where people are just like, "I'm just really enjoying being in character."
Right. We've been to conventions. That's exactly how it goes. I've seen tons of people who LARP as characters at cons. It's fun. It's kitschy fun.
Ooh, pensive, trippy music. Yeah. Aw. I love that shot of Pomni, with all the colorful eyes reflecting off of her face. Aw. Hugs.
Did she know that this would happen?
I don't know. I don't think she knew that she was gonna... I don't think she knew that she was, gonna go inside of his mind. I think she was just trying to be there for him.
Yeah, you're right. Great music, by the way. This Digital Circus never misses with its music.
It's very atmospheric.
Extremely. Kind of reminds me of Meow Wolf.
Totally. A lot of things remind you of Meow Wolf.
Cats remind me of Meow Wolf.
Cats. God, this part is so good. Just
here we go.
Everything from here on out is so goddamn good.
You went there.
Someone in the chat, "I wish I was high."
Right.
Jax?
No, I'm gonna get drunk.
I just want you to know.
I'm joking, YouTube. It's water.
If you need anything, or if you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you.
Aw. So nice.
I know you need it. And I'm the only person who can help you. You need me. I can fix you.
Ooh.
Fix him.
Yeah, our audience went ooh during that part.
Yeah. It's... Oh. To think you can fix someone, you know, it's like, that's toxic mentality. Psycho.
We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
You know, this scene actually brought back a very uncomfortable memory of mine.
What does that mean?
when I was in high school, I got into a tuffle where, God, it was back in, maybe I was in 10th or something grade, and there was a classmate of mine who was being an ass during gym, and I think I threw a basketball at him, retaliation to him doing the same to me, and I hit him, like, I think in the shoulder or the head or something. And I remember him, he was a bigger guy, he came over and he grabbed me by the neck and shoved me against the wall. And I remember, like, he was choking me. And I was like, holy shit, like, I can't breathe. And I remember, like, holding his forearms. I'm dead serious, by the way. And
I don't know, it's hard for me to trust you
No.
sometimes.
I remember having a classmate of mine who, thank God, like, you know, ran over and, like, hit him in the back, me like, fucking...
Ran him over with a car.
Okay. But, yeah, I remember that was scary. Being choked is...
That sounds terrifying.
Horrifying. Yeah, that was scary. So
that's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, that was one of those memories where I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of put that far way back in my head, and then watching this brought it back, and I was like, fuck, I mean, that's scary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm alive.
I will say it is very interesting where that reaction that Pomni had to Jax being like, I can fix you. That wasn't Pomni. That's what Jax thinks that Pomni thinks of him.
It's a celebration of life.
Where, like, he can't fathom that she genuinely just connects with him and just wants to be his friend and be there for him. He thinks that she has the mentality of, oh, you need me.
Right.
I can fix you. And that is, like, it's such a severe misunderstanding,
well,
or at least it's him making that decision. Right. I mean, nobody wants to feel like they're a project.
Right.
Like,
Am
he can't
I just
fathom that she genuinely just cares about him.
Right. I can fix you. I don't need to be fixed, is what they probably feel.
Mm-hmm.
Gangle. Our theater lost it during the scene.
Why are you wearing that?
Oh yeah.
Wearing what? Oh, this! I figured what better way to honor Zubal's spirit than by wearing something all gender freaky,
so
right?
Cute.
You're just doing it to make fun of them.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I hate you.
You don't like it, sweet cheek. Meet me in my room after the funeral.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The way our theater erupted during that moment.
Oh yeah, they know when to give the people what they want. By the way, a big shout out to Marissa, excellent voice actor. We had to meet her. We had to meet all the voice actors at the premiere, but Marissa is an absolute delight. You know, just all these VAs are outstanding, and
yeah,
you know, and again for, like, you know, as far as performances go, Lizzie Freeman and Michael Kovac just absolutely knocked it out of the park. Absolutely out of the park. So yeah, it was
absolutely.
It was cool.
You know, it's cute. During the premiere, before we even watched it, you and I were talking to Sky.
Yeah, Ribbit's voice actor.
The voice of Ribbit, and we were just talking, and I didn't know who she was, but she was like so kind and
bubbly,
so
as hell.
bubbly,
My
and
God.
Yeah, super bubbly and just very like she's very flattering. Honestly, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your style. I love your hair. I love your clothes. Like you're so beautiful." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this girl is so nice."
Oh yeah,
and
I mean,
she's like a great, you know, like what a bright shining light
she's
in the room.
A beam of sunshine. All the voice actors were more or less dressed and themed with their characters. With it's almost like Disney bounding, but for their, you know, respective character that they voiced. And you know, like when we walked in, we saw Alex Rochon at the front, and he is extremely delightful. Alex Rochon is a very kind
Alex was the first person that we bumped into, right?
Yeah, he said hi to us first, and we've seen him before at conventions. Alex is like one of the nicest people I've ever met. So, like, you know, it's cool. It's nice to meet these people and know that they're people above all else, and that they're very grounded and very kind. I'm just really happy that for all the success that's gone down, it has happened to a very deserving, you know, loving, talented group of people. So just saying.
What are you all doing? Get back to work!
But yeah, it was just funny that after we watched the premiere, I was like, oh, that was the voice of Ribbit that we were talking to.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, yeah. And then we also got to meet the voice of Cosmo, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
You killed the only
So
person
wacky.
I've ever loved. Now I'm going
Aw,
to kill you.
a little notepad.
Sheesh, you just blame me for everything, don't you?
It's like Bugs Bunny meets Raggedy Ann, or Raggedy Andy meets
I think
the
this
Onceler
calls for a change in scenery.
The Onceler.
from the Lorax.
I thought this was just like straight
I'm
up
messing,
a
I'm
Bugs
messing.
Bunny Looney Tunes sort of.
No, no, no.
homage.
I'm saying what makes up for Jax as a character.
It's like a Roadrunner.
No, I know. That's why I said
Okay, okay.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny meets Raggedy Andy meets Tumblr Boy. You know, energy.
Oh,
that's
sure. If we're still calling Jax a Tumblr boy.
right. Yeah, a Tumblr, a Tumblr, a coffee container.
I love when they incorporate the 2D animation effects.
Absolutely. Here we go.
How the hell did you
So
get in
it
here?
was
We have a
Daisy Bell.
strict no girls allowed policy.
Why are you wearing that? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that.
I'm wearing it ironically. That way it shows truly just how little I care.
Sure.
Don't forget about me. I can play the piano.
Well-
You know, if you have to say you can play the piano, it makes it
Did
seem
he
like
say
you
what I
can't
think he said?
actually play.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know what
just
he
shut
said.
up and play.
Is that what you really
Do not
think
catch
of us?
No, I didn't catch that the
Oh,
first two
that?
times.
Who
That's pretty funny.
knows?
I thought it was a different word.
Everything's
Oh, if
way
only we
more
could hear it
fun when you
uncensored.
Play it out in extremes.
That's
God.
not reality, though.
Oh boy,
Why does that
reality's
matter?
gay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean,
I love that.
Comic
Reality's
relief
gay.
character?
It is pretty
What
gay.
a freaking drag. This whole episode's been nothing but wah, wah, wah. Where's the levity? Shut up!
Oh. Good shit.
Huh.
Where's the real
Wonder what that
Jax?
means.
You're not gonna get anywhere asking questions like that. Now scram! You're messing up our game.
Do any of you have a key to this door?
Nope. And even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. You women need
So
to learn
sassy.
to quit prying all the time. Wow. I hope that doesn't also happen to me.
I love how artsy and abstract this episode is, by the way.
Me too.
What does it mean?
Why do you
What
think
does it
he's
mean?
chained to the piano?
And he has no mouth. You know, I'm not sure if that's again a
Are you wait, he doesn't have a mouth? But he was talking earlier.
this piano one.
Yeah.
Really?
Wasn't he trying to talk to them?
Oh, maybe it's hard to tell with Jackson.
I think it's I think it's just his mouth is like closed and it looks
Yeah,
small.
you're right. Well, keyed or chained to the piano. I don't know. I mean, usually a chain means you're a prisoner to something, so, you know, or you're attached to something. So I don't know if the piano, because the piano's playing the Daisy song, which is, I'm pretty damn sure, a homage to 2001: A Space Odyssey, with you know, Daisy, Daisy. So I
Can
don't
we
know.
watch that clip at the end of this? Because
Yeah.
I don't remember. We don't have
Hold
to watch
on.
it now, but no,
At the,
well,
at the, at
are
the
you
end,
sure?
At the end, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not going to get copyright claimed if we watch it now, is it?
Well, let's keep watching for now for the sake of us watching.
No, let's watch it at the end. I don't want to interrupt the flow of watching this. But yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I was always wondering why he was chained to the piano.
Well, isn't that song the first song that was ever like done by a machine or computerized? Let me look it up. All right. In 1961, researchers at Bell Labs used IBM 7094 mainframe program, a machine to sing Daisy Bell, also known as Bicycle Built for Two, marking the first time a computer ever sang. So, take that for what it's worth.
Interesting. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, you see all the fingerprints of them being copies, of not being actual humans, you know, from the get-go. I mean, to
God,
be fair,
it was so exciting seeing this for the first time. Where it's like, yes, we're finally getting context.
they live in Missouri, so I don't blame them for wanting to get the fuck out. I'll take the digital circus over Missouri any day.
I think a lot of us would take the digital circus over reality.
Okay.
Damn, Ribbit.
I know, they
wait.
they give her some curves,
Wait.
don't they?
What's...
Whoa, it's okay. I know it's a lot.
Get away from me!
I look... stupid.
I remember that feeling. It goes away eventually.
It's interesting that that's I swear I'll stop pausing, but that I feel like Jax's snapshot into the digital circus was at like the ultimate fork in the road in his life. So it's like, damn, you caught him at rock bottom. So it's like take a person who's already miserable in the real world and then put them in the circus. And it's like, yeah, of course they're gonna abstract. You know, they've been emotionally destroyed.
Yeah, I'll have more to say about that
Hot chocolate's
later.
pretty good. Kafmo and I made it kind of a tradition to come up here and get it every week.
Can't even tell it's not real.
Oh, he laughed.
Aww.
Yes, we did it.
Shut up! You caught me off guard.
A laugh's a laugh. I mean, gotta start somewhere.
I'm just mad it was you instead of me.
Aaron
Oh, yeah,
Hansen is
you're not
Kaufmo.
Aaron Hansen is Kaufmo is so fucking funny.
Hey, Ribbit, you want to be on my team again?
Sorry. I'm gonna be showing Jax around this time.
No worries.
They all
y'all
seem
have
so
fun.
happy at the start.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Hey, Dominic!
Sup, moron?
Oh my god, same.
Aw.
That kind of
swear so
abrasive,
much, but the censoring annoyed the shit
irreverent
out of me.
humor.
Yeah.
Love language.
You gotta watch out for her. She's gonna corrupt you.
Uh-oh.
She's such a...
Today's
got an
adventure
awesome
was really
room.
fun.
I'm glad I could cheer you up.
Lily pads.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
Yeah? Have you ever breathed air?
I mean, like, something you did out there that you can no longer make up for and can't stop thinking about. I
I didn't think that was his leg at first.
Oh, stop.
They were devout Mormons, and I...
Oh yeah, the Mormon stuff.
Wasn't. Despite that,
I'm gonna
I
get it snoring really hard
still
right
wish I could see them again.
now. Aw.
But I'm stuck here.
But the backstories for these characters are
Is
very
this your
good.
way of trying to get me to open up?
I think they're very
It's
interesting.
my way of letting you know I trust you.
I told you I was homeless. What else do you need to know?
Do you trust me?
The voice of Ribbit is
Yeah,
Sky
but-
Ribbit, I think.
It's just...
I Ribbit?
I thought it was. Hold on, let me see.
It's kind of a lot.
I don't think her last
You're
name is
kind of a
Ribbit.
lot.
I thought Ribbons, I
But-
thought.
I still
Oh,
like you.
you said
Sky
Ribbit.
Radin. Sky
A lot
Radin.
is fine.
That's why they picked her,
A
because
lot
her
is
last name's
fine.
Ribbit. Hi, Jax.
What up, Jax
In
Blood?
that
I
room
had
to
a
find a
weird
ribbit.
relationship
Tag
with
me in
my...
coach.
I did tag me a
Master
coach
and
past the
controller.
guy in controller.
God, Jax is like, put me. It's funny that Jax Blade says throughout Jax, the wrong Jax was in that room. He says with fine ass Ribbit. Yeah, we'll put Jax Blade in there as first person view when things get a little bit crazy. Asher, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Love you, Jax.
I mean, no, Ribbit is very, very cute. I mean, she's got a little butt, she's got those hips, and she's got, you know, like the dark eyeshadow.
She's a frog.
Yeah.
parents.
Jax,
They
It's
split
cool.
when I was just starting high school. I was never
I
close
hate to say
with
that
my
there's
dad.
so much YouTube poop material
he
and
was
potential
there,
with
but
this episode.
He also kind of wasn't. He never seemed proud of me, and I always felt like a disappointment to him. Like I could never live up to his standards. When they split up, I just never saw him again. I thought I got along better with
my
Mom,
God. I just noticed
What?
something. I won't say it until it happens.
Never saw him again.
Bottom left of that shelf.
Oh. I see it too.
Sneaky.
What does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything besides
I mean, like, I
keepsakes.
see, like, the connection throughout the show, but...
How about that?
Okay, yes, we'll talk about it after.
When they split up, I just never saw him again. I thought I got along better with Mom, but after he was gone, she changed.
Love you too, Jax Blade.
When I showed weakness, I was less of a man than him. When I lashed out, I was just as bad as him. It was confusing. It was like she missed him, but also hated him.
Yeah, that's a complex
And I
feeling.
became the target of all that. One stupid day, I was just kind of fed up with it. I told her something I regret telling her. Something deep and personal that I thought would get her off my back. But she laughed at me. Then she went off on me, and it didn't stop. Personal, degrading insults that felt like it went on forever. And despite all that, the thing that bothered me most
relationship with women.
At the end of all of it,
Yeah, we've been able to glean that from the beginning, really.
Hugged me.
The character acting is so good here.
I didn't know what to do. So I panicked, and I pushed her off me with all the force I could. She fell backwards. And she didn't get up. I didn't know if she was just trying to make me feel bad, or... I never found out the answer. I just ran as far away from it as I could. Whatever I did to her, I'll never know. I guess there's a lot of things I regret about that day.
Excellent voice acting. Excellent writing.
Yeah, Michael's a really good voice actor. Like, the range from him, like, screaming at Pomni to
Jax needs
how
to quit
softly
yapping.
he's speaking here.
I mean, if the police never came after you, then...
Some super chat.
Meanwhile, we're like, wow, this is so touching.
That's super chat. Jax needs to quit yapping.
Quit yapping.
And get to clapping.
Quit yapping, get to clapping. This all could have been resolved.
I'm
sorry. I'm trying to rob the emotional impact of this scene.
Overshared.
Wait.
It's like you finally
I was
opened
like
up.
this-
But these are healthy moments. This is how you grow.
Yes.
You're emotional. You're a human being. You got a bunch of what are we? A bunch of electricity and gray matter and chemicals, muscles and bones, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. It does. We are a very bizarre, sapient, conscious creatures from a universe that is indifferent, and we came into existence, and it doesn't make sense. And all we can do is talk to the loved ones and friends around us to lean on in this throughout this journey. And there's no shame in opening up. And for Jax, it's just so fucking tragic that it's like, why why the walls? But but we've met people before. I feel like everyone knows someone in life where it's like they're just kind of there's just a wall. There's a wall there, Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, you just you said something where you said it doesn't make sense. It being what? Life, the world,
existence.
The indifferent reality that we're all living in. It's like, yes, it doesn't make sense, but I believe we can choose to give it sense. In fact, the fact that quote unquote it doesn't make sense is kind of liberating. If you choose to view it that way. For some, it might feel like a trap.
Yeah.
But it can also be very freeing.
It's our moment.
And I feel like this is a moment where Jax could have had that opportunity to realize that, you know, it's so terrifying, but you can make meaning out of it when you connect with someone, like the way he's connecting with Ribbit right now.
Yeah. It should feel liberating and good. But Jax's fear eclipses his it cheats him from being able to be emotionally vulnerable, because think about it.
Well, it's so scary to be vulnerable.
Think about it though. The moments before where Jax has been emotionally vulnerable, he's been ridiculed. So can you blame him?
Yeah.
He's damaged.
No, I mean that's deeply traumatic to come out to someone, not only someone that you have a deep bond and trust with, but for it to be your own mother. That's like about as raw as it can get.
Right.
Of emotional, vulnerable connection that you can, because you can't exist without your mother. So for his mother to, you know, laugh at him during this vulnerable moment, yeah, that's deeply traumatic.
But then hit Jax with a hug. It's like, what the fuck's
right?
your
It's
game?
almost like demeaning.
But, yeah, it's like, oh, sweet child, you don't know what you're talking about.
Like, oh, that's so cute, sweet baby. You're. It feels very demeaning.
It does.
I can imagine that must be what Jax must have felt like in that moment. And that's traumatic. To be vulnerable with someone, to be genuine and open with someone, and for them to sort of throw it back in your face, and then to make you feel a fool for it.
Right.
Nobody wants that.
Meanwhile, you finally run into someone who's willing to hear you out and love you, and you're afraid. You're so afraid to be vulnerable, to let down your guard, and then you chase them away, and it's like, fuck.
And the sad thing is, I bet Jax's mother probably didn't even realize what she had done to him.
The irony, by the way, of watching this premiere. And then we went up to the rooftop bar afterwards. It was really cool. And I got to talk to Michael Kovacs for a bit. Again, absolute delight. Awesome, excellent, kind, loving person. And I've met him before.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy.
We've met him before throughout the years. And he's truly, you know, such a caring, loving person. But his mom was there. And he's like, hey, I want to introduce you to my mom. And I'm like, oh, that's delightful. And she was a sweet lady.
Oh, that's right.
But in my mind, I was like, how could you?
Oh, stop.
I'm joking.
No, you weren't.
No. It's just in my head, I'm just shitting it up, where I'm just like, you're the real villain of digital sex.
Oh, stop.
No. The jokes aside, she was absolutely delightful and sweet. So, I don't know. Again, we're all people at the end of the day. Let's make it through the same.
Can you rewind like 10 seconds just to kind of get back into the moment? Thank you.
I'm glad you trust me.
Yeah, I got teary-eyed during this in the movie.
Shit. This is embarrassing.
Aw. Feels so real.
Here we go.
Oh.
Your secret's safe with me.
Oh, come on.
So cute. Look at how happy he looks. Hanson, stop!
Now's not a good time. Or now's fine. What do you want?
If now's a bad time, I can come back later.
That would be cool.
Go film Game Grumps somewhere else!
Don't you have a Game Grumps episode to record?
Don't you have a 10-minute power hour? I'm trying to get through my 10-minute power hour.
Yeah, I won't.
Awesome, bye.
So what do you think?
Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot?
Do you feel that?
What do I think?
I mean, I'll take the plunge. And I know there's.
I mean, I know exactly what I think.
Yeah, I mean,
but
this
you
is
can you can express your opinion
Listen,
first if you'd like.
All right, the white cis man speaks. No, I'm joking.
Go ahead, tell me what you think of the clearly transcoded character. Go on.
Right. No, and by the way, just for what it's worth, I mean, I think trans people are some of those brave people who ever lived. I have friends who I mean that I have friends.
Oh, I know you do.
And loved ones who are trans, and I've heard their journeys, and I'm like, that journey of finding self-acceptance is extraordinarily brave, and I applaud that. So, you know, to see Jax as, I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, But like, this is a story of someone who is, wants to accept themselves for, I'm not comfortable in my own skin, and I imagine that Jax, the human, probably spoke to their mother about, coming out of the closet in a manner of speaking, and was ridiculed, and has been so afraid to come out ever since. Is that more or less kind of on the money?
Well, I think that it is somewhat open-ended. I think it is fair to say that regardless of what you believe, that Jax definitely has a complicated relationship with his own gender, and definitely with women.
Yes.
And I think, of course, that stems from his relationship with his mom.
Right.
But by extension, himself. And I feel like we've been getting breadcrumbs throughout the entire show that certainly don't 100% paint a perfectly clear picture that, yes, Jax is trans. But I certainly feel like all the little breadcrumbs that we've been getting throughout this show have painted a picture of someone who is deeply insecure with themselves and certainly has a complicated relationship with their own gender and with how they feel about women and femininity, and whether that has to do with toxic masculinity or perhaps, being anything but cis and straight. I don't know, but I feel like there is something there with Jax. And especially because we know that Goose is trans and that Jax is a very personal character to her. I'm like, I feel like this is the story that she perhaps could be wanting to tell. I feel like Jax is trans femme.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that the story doesn't paint it so black and white. So that it's a little open-ended for anybody to sort of have their own interpretation. But I will say that whatever the interpretation is, clearly it is something to do with Jackson's relationship to his gender and identity. And I think it could mean many things. And I will say I don't think it's right to call Jax she, her, because of this possibility. Because Jax never, up to this moment, had that chance to make that decision. But I believe it. Yeah. I mean, come on. The little bow in his ear, and he's blushing, and he's smiling at Ribbit, and he looks so happy in that moment where I'm like, I feel like this is truly connecting with someone who sees you. And I feel like that's why that moment is so beautiful. So that's my belief. And take. I don't think it has to be like, this is 100% canon, or no, this is 100% not canon. I feel like it's open to interpretation.
I agree.
But I think that's beautiful, because I think a lot of people should be able to see themselves in a character like Jax. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I feel like Jax is a very... What goes into Jax as a character feels very raw and very real. Yeah. And I think that's what makes him such an interesting, complicated character.
Well said. And by the way, just want to say, again, big love to folks in the LGBTQ plus. Happy Pride. And to those for Juneteenth. I think just, take a moment to say that as it goes for anybody in this existence, you deserve to be, treated as an equal, to have your liberties, your right to pursue the life you want to live. And I think it's pretty apt to have such a powerful story come out this month. So I don't know, just want to say that. I think it's very cool. And
yeah, a perfect day to release this episode. And again, for anybody who thinks, no, there's no way that Jax is anything but a cis straight male. And it's like, guys, think about all the breadcrumbs.
You've been watching the show, have they?
Think about all the breadcrumbs that have been left for us. Think about the day that this final episode was released. and
Well,
think about the person who made this show.
Let me add to that, my love. So there were people who were really upset, and we'll get back to the watching here in a second. This is what you
Happy
signed
Pride,
up for.
motherfuckers.
Hell, fuck yeah. But there were people who were having at it with Glitch, being like, why the fuck aren't you releasing this in theaters in, you know, a lot of countries throughout the world? A lot of countries throughout the world, unfortunately, haven't arrived at the point of giving gay people or LGBTQ plus, a lot of people who are just, you know, unfortunately don't have the right civil, you know, the correct and proper civil liberties to protect them, the chance to have this movie screen in said countries. And to me, that is one of the biggest smoking guns, where I'm like, is this a transcoded story? Yes. There's your proof. There's a lot of countries that said, we won't. I imagine, let me just say, this is just my opinion. I imagine there's a lot of countries that were like, hey, can we like edit this to make it a little bit less gay? And Glitch is like, fuck no. I imagine, you know, we're not going to change our creative, you know, integrity just to fit your comfort. So we'd rather just not have it in your theaters. Sorry. And to the people who live in those countries, first off, that sucks. Number two, now you can watch it on YouTube right now. But I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Glitch, where they will not compromise their integrity of their art just because it makes some people feel uncomfortable. So just gonna say that. Let's keep watching.
Yeah, definitely have more to say at the end of all this.
Jax.
Yeah, that sweater, you go, girl. Definitely.
I know, and that was
Sorry
episode
if
1.
I
I was
cried
like,
too hard or made you feel
come
uncomfortable.
on, come on.
Oh, you mean you know none of that was
Yeah, and to
real,
folks
right?
who feel like they have
What,
different
that
theories
corny
or thoughts,
backstory out of
you
a
are
Hallmark
absolutely
movie?
entitled to it.
I feel like that's completely valid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go.
Oh.
Okay.
Goodbye, Nancy. Hang out with Dan.
Want to team up?
Nah, I'm teaming up with Kaufmo. Maybe next time.
Are we going to like a Game
Aw.
Grumps
Nothing
band or
better
something
than
like that
fans
later
to
this
watch the
year?
show with a blindfold and headphones on
Starbomb?
and ignore even
Hold on fast.
LGBTQ interpretations.
We got a super check coming through. Goob said, and Goob's one of our mods and friends of the channel. Goob said, Happy Pride Month. Nothing better than fans who watch a show with a blindfold and headphones on and ignore even LGBT plus interpretations. Right. Fuck it. You know,
This is totally like the straightest show I've ever seen.
I know, right? Exactly. Put it up there with.
And I think you're gay if you think otherwise.
And I think you're gay. All right.
Hey, you want to team up?
Nah, I'm with Kaufmo.
Okay.
Aw, Kaufmo.
What's up with Ribbit lately?
I have no idea.
Ribbit needs Jax Blade right now.
What?
I know.
She's good, bro. Jax Blade, you still in the chat, dude?
Okay. Why are you telling me
She's
this?
good, bro. I got her.
I don't know. Hey, Jax.
I'm
can we
gonna
talk?
need to commission Jax Blade being there for
What
Ribbit.
is there for us to possibly talk about?
I don't know. Just whatever I did, whatever's going on between us, can we just stop
Jax.
this?
Ribbit, you
I
didn't
miss
do anything
talking
wrong.
To you.
We're here. We're talking. What else do you want from me?
I just want to be friends again.
What? So you could pry into my personal life and hold it over my head?
But
Is
she
that
never
really
did
what you
that.
think? This can't be what you want.
What? Because you know me so well. Because we're such super close best friends. So we
Jax,
know everything
were
about each other.
friends. We were great friends, and
Oh
I'm
my
sorry for
God.
crying, but I don't want this one stupid mistake to be
Here
the
we
thing
go.
that ends
Here
all
we
of this.
go. Why are you still fixated on that night? Nothing happened. You keep reading into things when there's nothing there. You're the one using me. You're manipulating me.
I'm sorry.
So Jax sees any approach of getting close to him as an attempt to manipulate him. He's that damaged from talking to people beforehand that he sees anybody getting close is
Ribbit
like,
should be with me.
Sorry, Jax
not
Blade
him.
got a super chat.
It's not fair slams just to ground drop.
He should be with me, not him.
No, Ribbit was with the wrong Jax. Should have been with Jax Blade. Yeah, Jax Blade would have taken care of her.
I'll leave you alone.
He's just so afraid
If
of being
Ribbit
vulnerable.
ever says anything about me,
He's afraid
just
of it
know
being
it's not true.
weaponized against him.
What?
Right? It's like, even Kaufman was like, what are you talking about?
Hey, Ragatha, what was that movie
Now,
you were talking about earlier?
Huh?
This is where Jax goes too far.
Oh,
It's like Jax
yes.
punishes
Oh.
people.
Hey, Jax, have you seen Ribbit at all today?
Ugh. It's not weak to care.
It's not weak.
It's so frustrating.
It actually takes
Just
strength.
say hi to her. Aww.
God damn it. What does this make you feel? Does it make you feel better?
Hey,
No.
look.
Fuck.
We were friends, but I know you two were especially close. Just, if you need anyone to talk to.
Do I look like I need someone to talk to?
I know it's hard. Just don't be afraid to reach out to me. I promise.
Huh? What?
How about we call her Gangle? That sounds about as pathetic as she looks.
Aw, my new punching bag. For Gangle.
Alright, here we go.
System.
Hi, Kane.
Out of the way, Rags.
Jerk.
Jax, look. I know we don't get along, but I think I might have found
I
a
know
way
we
out of
don't
here.
get along.
Have fun being crazy.
Huh?
And I should
Little
just play
dumpy
along
body.
until I wake up, right?
Whatever you say, kid. You never know until it's too late.
Oh.
So the bowling
Bowling
ball.
ball.
So the
The
bowling
bowling ball.
belonged
The
to
bowling
Ribbit.
ball has always been
No, so the
there.
bowling ball belonged to Ribbit, and then Kaufmo kept it as a
Somehow
keepsake.
Cosmo ended up with it.
Probably kept it as a keepsake to remind him of Ribbit, and then Jax serendipitously grabbed it, being like, "I need this," and then after that first episode, Jax runs off to have a good old cry.
If you remember in the pilot, when he opens the door to Kaufmo's room and they see that he's abstracted, he's kind of like, "Oh, I was looking for this," and he grabs the bowling ball out of his room and then leaves.
Yeah.
And it seems so random.
and
in the
comedic,
pilot.
and comedic, you know, it's like
Yeah,
so
it's kind of like,
silly.
well, teehee, he doesn't really care. He's so sardonic. But now it's like, wait, this bowling ball has kind of been like,
Represents Ribbit.
yeah, it's been there all along. And now, of course, we know in the pilot, you know, he grabs the bowling ball and runs off. And then the next time we see him, he's like, oh yeah, Kaufmo abstracted. That's so funny. And he's being so casual. He's being such a jerk about it. But now we finally have this moment where we see that scene in between, you know, those moments that passed in the pilot. And he's clearly very broken by this.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, it does impact him, but he doesn't want to show it. He's so
Of
afraid to
course,
show
it's
it.
like he
You're not
cares.
looking too
He
good.
cares so much that it hurts. And that's why he acts like such a jerk.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want it to matter so much.
Right. He hates to be vulnerable.
You gonna cry? Looking like this? I'd move on. And probably forget about you.
It is interesting that
Hey.
Pomni sort of is this sort of interesting mix of Kaufmo and Ribbit.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, so good.
Here
So
we go.
good. Could just talk endlessly about all this.
Again, people don't realize how hard it is to stick the landing with a series like this, and Goose
I didn't know you could
absolutely
play the
stuck the
piano.
landing.
I only know like 2 songs.
I hope she gets a chance to make something else in the future. I'm sure she will.
I think so.
Good music here, by the way.
Here.
Oh, I know. It's so good.
You know everything now. So why are you here? Just to rub every mistake I've ever made in my face?
No, Jax.
I'm...
Someone who loves you
terrible
doesn't
person.
want to just weaponize that love.
Is that what you want me to say? I already know I am.
So why does anybody still care
Carries
about
so
me?
much guilt, so much weight.
Yeah.
You're not supposed
So
to
much
care.
self-loathing.
Why a soldier outfit?
You're not supposed to miss me.
Because
You're
I
not
bet he's
supposed
from
to
a
love
culture where he probably had to
This
perform
isn't how
some
this is
sort
supposed
of
to go.
mandated military service.
Well, he's from Missouri.
That's
so
my theory.
I don't think that's the case, personally.
You don't think so?
Nah.
You don't
Maybe-
think
maybe-
that because you don't think that just because he's in Missouri now doesn't mean that he could have come from somewhere else before?
No, I don't think so. I think it maybe represents like peak masculinity.
What, just masculinity.
Yeah, nothing more manly than a soldier, you know.
Oh, well, someone also said his dad was probably a soldier.
That could be the
I didn't
case.
consider that.
You're making this so much harder.
Pomni never gave up. What happens when a pessimist meets a optimist?
An optimist.
Someone who wants to give up versus someone who won't quit.
You're making this so much harder.
Oh.
One last hug for the road.
You should have just talked to me, man.
Aw.
It's too late. I did this to myself. There's no coming back from this.
Yep, that's a bell you don't untoll.
Talk to me now.
I love this. Oh.
Finally opens up the end of all things. Fuck! You know, fuck.
I hate you. You know that?
Oh. Just be there now.
You always have to go and
All you have is
complicate
now.
things.
It's what I do.
Oh.
I don't want to go.
Fuck, that one got me in the theater.
Yeah, me too. This feels like so Steven Universe coded, but this is deeply, deeply sad.
Stay with me.
Oh, Jax. Too far gone. Okay, also, this song? Come on, you guys.
The motif. The motif. I love motifs. It's the way I
Isn't
sing
she
motifs.
wonderful?
I heard someone. Why they put a TikTok video on the finale?
Yeah, it's a TikTok video. Not that the song has anything to do with Jax himself as a character. It's TikTok. Aww. Happy Pride Month, y'all.
Happy Pride. Never kill yourself!
Please don't.
You weren't gonna try to take care
Until
of him
death,
by
all
yourself,
defeat is
were you?
psychological.
I'm glad we weren't too late.
Rage,
You guys
rage
keep
against the
saying-
dying of the lights.
We're all in this together.
You guys.
Aww. That little like blip
Look
to
how
her
far
character.
Pomni has come, feeling like she was so alone and thought that nobody would care if she abstracted and thought she was weak, but everyone's there for each other.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Into your tent. Aww.
A little circus of their own inside the circus. I swear to God, that those moments where the tears finally get you, catch you off guard, man.
You know, I mean, I've felt this before where I've lost people in my life and I didn't actually process it, you know, until time had passed.
It hits like a wrecking ball. It's like, fuck, why am I crying?
Yeah. But for Gangle, it's definitely a very interesting complex because how can you feel sad for someone who was so
Having a
cruel
lot of
to you?
complex thoughts.
How can you mourn someone who abused you? That is an interesting topic to explore with her.
I really loved the show.
It's very real.
But what do you think Harlan Ellison wrote? I have no mouth and I must scream, though, of the amazing digital circus.
Aw, so sweet.
Oh, I have no mouth and I must scream is fantastic. We might play it on stream here one of these days. Thank you for the super chat, though. Definitely a lot of inspiration from this show. From I have no mouth.
Clearly.
But not nearly as diabolical.
I hope it's enough to keep him contained.
He should be calm in there. Darkness is soothing to them.
It's like you have to, you gotta live for the moment, I think that's another big takeaway from this show is you live for the moment. It's there was a Reddit post that kind of, like, it was like, hey guys, like, how do y'all cope with the idea that we're gonna die someday? And I hate the idea of death, but I want to keep, living. I do. But at the same time, I'm like, that also has a degree of madness to it if you think about it. But the top comment was, all I do is take a deep breath and say, fuck it, we ball. And that's kind of how I feel with this show. It's like, I've seen people who are like, they're all going to abstract someday. They're all going to abstract. I'm like, we're going to die someday.
Oh, is it kind of like death? Like, you're all just going to die someday. It's like, no shit.
Yeah, the universe is going to, implode and probably start all over again.
The universe is what you make of it.
Right. It's like, my God, you're so cool for being so irreverent,
So edgy.
And
you know what? You're so much smarter than the rest of us.
Right. And to me,
that sort of attitude, I think, is very unproductive.
But I feel that, though, carpe diem, seize the day, and that's a big part of this right now for the circus is that, sure, what do we do a year from now? What do we do 100 years from now? And it's like, don't stop, don't. Let's just live for today. Let's get through today, and then we'll do tomorrow. And then we'll figure it out. And I think this show is a very sweet love letter to live for the day, and and underline the word live.
Be here now.
Yes. You know how many arms I had to go through to get him in there.
How are you holding up?
Doesn't that hurt?
Fuck it, we ball.
I've been through worse.
Thank you for doing this.
She sure has.
All of you.
Hey. Someone had to do something.
It's that Truman Show wall. Somehow Palpatine survived.
Somehow Kane survived.
All right, here we go. This is where by the way, chat, I'm gonna be hitting y'all with some questions here at the end. I have some thoughts.
Was I truly that bad?
Lizzie, I'm gonna be stupid for a second. What are the prime colors?
Is this really what I deserve?
The prime colors?
Yeah.
Isn't it like red?
They tried to
blue,
me.
Yellow?
They're in the wrong, right?
I'm gonna Google it. I think you're right though.
Did I?
Because green is from blue and yellow.
Red,
and
yellow.
Purple is from red and blue.
Thank you.
Yeah, and orange is from yellow and red.
Thank you, Chad, as well. Aw. My human empathy, I feel for Kane. I don't think he's evil. I don't think he's evil.
He's not evil.
He's just a confused, lost little creature.
Misguided.
I mean, if AI was made and it was confused and lost, can you blame it? And I mean true.
Well, yeah,
I mean true sapient AI, not that fucking generative bullshit. That's just
no. We're not talking about generative AI. We're thinking about the very complex idea of artificial intelligence thinking for itself.
Alive.
What happens when you give something a soul that has no concept of what a soul really is?
It just seems cruel.
Yeah. No, I think Kane is a very complex character. I love this shot right here. Little anime run.
That's me at Taco Bell.
Yeah. You look just like that, not
No.
waddling slow.
Whoa, hey!
I love you.
I love you. Yeah, it is the PlayStation 2, like, you know.
PlayStation
Oh,
2?
totally, absolutely.
Crazy.
Fucking love PlayStation 2, man. Can't believe I'm so fucking old. It's been like years, decades even. Kane's a bit of a problem solver AI, isn't he?
I guess.
In certain ways.
Do.
In certain ways, yeah. Because humans are kind of the wild card. Because humans are, you know, it's interesting because in the Matrix, there's a part where one of the AIs said, like, we gave you humans paradise, but you rejected it. And it's like, yeah, because humans can't live in paradise. Humans are chaotic neutral in a way. So I can understand why AI are like, well, I don't get that. Why wouldn't you want to have prosperity and peace? Humans don't make fucking sense. We're a bunch of sapient apes. I wonder who the first sapient human was. That must have been a wild day.
I think it's been a long, long, long time.
They're probably like,
since that human was born.
Is it that video where it's like, you ever see that video where it has the, you know, what it's like to become conscious or, you know, aware as a kid?
No.
You haven't seen that video where it's like, oh, where are we? Wait, who are we? Where am I? And the kid's saying this to like another kid, and they're like, oh, we're playing with colors. And the other kid's like, but what are we?
Maybe you've shown that to me before. I don't remember. It's pretty funny though.
Funny real fast.
No, I remember when I first started, like, for lack of a better term, like dissociating as a kid and becoming like uncomfortably aware of my existence and sort of just like looking at my surroundings and looking at my hands and feeling just very hyper aware that I was alive and I was existing in this moment and I could control it, like the time wouldn't stop moving. And it always freaked me out and I always hated when I kind of found myself in those moments because it made me feel so uncomfortable, like uncomfortably aware of my own existence.
Speaking of existence, we found the human flash copies, right?
Mike Dobby.
Dobby needs a sock.
Dobby needs a sock.
So what's this
Scratch.
moment here?
Well, okay. So that must be like a flashback to when Scratch first entered the circus. Because Scratch is the one who created all of this, or more or less had the idea for all of this.
That's Red. That's Kane, though. That's Red. It's Kane.
Well,
it has to be Kane.
No, that's Kane, but that's him, like, unlocking the file, the brain scan file, and perhaps, like, a memory?
Maybe it's a memory.
It has to be a memory. Like, this can't be happening in the moment.
You're right.
Because if this was happening in the moment, would he have come back?
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
We would have known that.
It's a flashback. It has to be.
Time to go to MySpace.
But so, Scratch, who had the tumor in his brain, I think it's fair to say the reason that he wanted to create brain scans was because he was afraid of dying and probably wanted to continue life.
Well, I mean, think about this. If I may toss it out there, I could be incorrect. It could be just happenstance, and it's like, Saber, don't look into it, or who cares? There's trans allegories in this story with Jax, in my opinion. And then we're also talking about transhumanism. So
definitely.
I don't know. Maybe there's no connection whatsoever. Maybe I'm looking into it. But it's something that has occurred to me in my head where I'm like, huh, interesting.
Right.
It is interesting, though, for Kane that he finally understands humans when he sees what human life actually is.
All it took was for me to connect to the internet.
See, if actually, this is the biggest problem, though, in the entire episode, is that if anything, Kane looking on social media should have driven him into an actual madness and rage that borders on from I have no mouth and I must scream. And he would have shown back up to the circus being like, I'm gonna put you freaks in your place.
I hate you even more than I realized.
You're trying to cancel me.
I was irresponsible. I turned them against me.
He finds the rage bait.
He goes on 4chan.
I could create intelligent beings that do whatever I want, but I can't create them.
You know, this is interesting because it kind of makes me think about, you know, in religion, I can at least kind of draw a comparison to, you know, God from Judeo-Christian text, where it's like, okay, so you can create a little servant or a little self-aware creature and make it follow you, but if you create a human with free will it follow you? You know, that's the real question. What happens when you give it freedom of choice? And that's something that's, I feel like Kane keeps running into, where he's like, I want them to like me, you know? But he struggles.
No, yeah, I want them to like me. Why won't they like me? They should like me.
He struggles with that.
And he doesn't understand that it should be their choice.
Right.
Even if it hurts
After
you.
all, is there free will?
Free will. What is free will, right?
Made them alluring in the first place?
Exactly. What makes humans so beautiful?
They abandoned
It's the motif again.
Oh,
darling.
Gollum.
Motifs.
Smeagol
Romantic
moment.
face emoji.
So much bigger
Romantic
than mine.
face emoji.
I'm keeping them locked in a cage. They had their fun out there. It's my turn now. If I leave them unchecked, they could kill me. They already did.
Interesting right
Yeah.
there.
They did.
Yeah.
Because you attacked
sorry I
them.
did this
You
to you,
tortured
buddy.
them.
This is one of the biggest moments in the pilot, or in the finale.
The finale.
Together.
Yeah.
I wish we could know more about these two.
I know, I wish we could have gotten a little more, but I guess it just wasn't needed.
I'll miss you.
If you truly love something, you will let it go.
You'll let it go. Set it free.
I just wonder.
You're free to roam in the void
But what
alone.
what was
forever.
what was in Abel's brain though? What was in Abel's
I mean, I guess it. Oh, bye.
Aw.
If we want to call this AI Abel, sure. Yeah, what was going on with this?
I see someone in the chat said
individual
rip
AIs?
Bubble.
Like, is this? I know. What about Bubble? And what was that Bubble? Was Bubble just sort of a creation of Kane's own making? Because to me, it always felt like Bubble was sort of like almost his intrusive thoughts, a little sidekick that was there to sort of, you know, play along, but also was kind of giving him a lot of pushback that made him uncomfortable.
Hi, Kane.
I love this part.
I don't know if I'm ready to face them again. I don't know if I deserve to be forgiven.
It may take time, but all good things do.
That's a good line.
I still love you.
You know, I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
Aw. Maybe there's more to you, Kane, than you realize. This is why I feel sympathetic towards Kane. He's not a bad guy. He's just extremely confused. I don't feel like there's malice to Kane.
No, not true malice.
We've seen true malice before. This isn't malice. This is confusion.
I think there's a genuine desire to understand and to be understood. It's just that he hasn't known how.
Well, he's about to prove it right now. I see this as a very remorseful moment.
I understand that you're afraid. And you have no reason to trust me after all I've done. But I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I want to give you control of this place. I've learned a lot about you and your world. I understand now that keeping you under my thumb just isn't right.
Aww.
I don't expect forgiveness, but I hope you'll at least accept my offer.
Kane, you really caused a lot of hell for us. It's gonna take some time to build up any kind of trust between us again. But despite all that...
But isn't that fair?
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, you have to prove yourself.
Forgiveness isn't something that's just given to you. It's earned.
Not yet, anyway. We've worked something out.
Understandable.
I love this show.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
I've made something for you.
It's truly special.
Feel free to join me by the stage whenever you're ready.
Aw. Not him demanding them, just whenever you're ready.
No more secrets. No more mind games.
Pomni, Abigail Brooks. She's still an accountant, but she seems to have opened up more and is hanging out with new friends more often. She even has some of them in her videos with her, which she still posts on occasion. Ragatha.
Congratulations.
Susie
You
J.
found the
Ackerman.
hidden Pomni.
Oh.
She appears to have left her hometown, cut all communication with her mother, and
Her
has
mother was
excelled in
toxic.
her career.
Had a lot more in common with Ragatha than you realize, Jax.
And it looks like she has a strong,
God damn
genuine
it.
connection with
It's
them.
so sad.
She seems happy. Like she
They could have connected
understands
so
who she
much.
is, and that she matters to people.
Aww.
I do ship these two, I'm not gonna lie.
Zoe Raghavan.
Really? You ship Pomni and Ragatha?
Yes.
She's made a good
Really?
recovery
Yes.
in the hospital.
Alright, hold on.
Love to go.
This looks like old school Twitter to me. Good stuff.
Back when it was more innocent.
Back before the COVID plagues destroyed all of human culture. And the son of a bitch, Elon Musk, before he bought this hell site.
She quit her fast food job and has gotten a new job at a small design firm. She even
Aw.
began posting pages of her webcomic.
This is pretty surreal for them to see what their humans are up to.
Right?
Zubo.
To be like, oh,
Riley
well, that's
Vercellis.
me.
After hopping
I mean,
around,
God,
Also not me.
if I learned that like my copy of Steven was out in the world where it's like, yeah, he went off and he got married and he's got a family and he's happy and he's pursuing his goals, and I'd be like, good on you, Steven. Good on you. But I'm Saber Spark. And I gotta ruin everyone's day. No. Right. I got all the cereals.
with different
What
jobs.
if they were just
They
like,
look like they've settled a bit.
Subal went to prison.
Zubul. When locked for 70 to 90 years. There were
70
no
to 90
survivors.
years.
Now
God
bar.
damn.
It seems to be a successful one.
Triangle.
People all over the city come to it as a hip alternative destination where they can feel like themselves, free of judgment.
Good shit.
Kinger, Grant Best. He's still working in tech and is still happily married to his wife, Destiny. They appear to have 2 daughters together. He looks like he's a good dad.
Aw, it's so sweet.
Oh man, but can you imagine that being told like your copy of who you are? You know, it's like because you don't.
And you have witnessed the copy of the person that you love.
Right.
Basically die.
But also like.
And then to be told that the
you've got
copy,
children.
like the original, where you come from, that you're okay. You and your wife are okay, and you have children. and you're
but you have kids you'll never meet though. That's pretty powerful.
That's pretty sad.
Pomner. You got canceled on
It's
Twitter.
sad, but it's a Pomni got canceled on Twitter.
Oh, Drew, thank you for the super
Was
chat.
canceled.
Yeah, absolute fantastic finale.
Thank you.
Jax.
Oh.
Leroy Mateo.
Oh,
After
sad
being
loser.
unhoused for a few months,
I
he's able to
chimed
room
in
with
with
one
the
of his
heavenly
close
people
friends.
ever heard
He
of.
seems to have gotten a stable
Close
job
to the goddamn
and
door.
is able to pay rent.
I love this. Like, how you doing, ma'am? Brought you a package.
Let's get talking text.
All right,
Jax.
see you later.
Friends go out every now and
Oh,
then.
it's so sweet.
Weirdly enough, a spot they seem to frequent is Riley's bar.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I love how all the photos of Jax have him sort of insecure in
any
his
of this
face.
actually real?
You definitely have it in you.
I feel, therefore I
Mine,
am.
though.
Well, maybe you've got more confidence than you thought.
Yeah.
Aw.
Maybe you didn't realize. Maybe you didn't know yourself as good as you thought you did.
Oh, Ragatha's holding
I don't
Kinger's hands. It's cute.
Quite have
I know,
the
it's so
same
sweet.
power
They're
that I
all like a
used
little
to,
family.
but I can still make this place better for you. I'm keeping the worlds open, so you can do what you want when you feel like it. We're gonna be able to build this place into something better. For all of you. What do you say, I mean, Abigail?
With all that being said and done,
Good moment here.
Abby is out there, living her best life.
Aw.
And here, I'm just Pomni.
You know, it's so funny that at the end of that.
Well, it's
hear
kind
me
of
out.
comforting.
Hear me out. So for the
Go on.
for the sequel trilogy for Star Wars, at the very end.
Oh,
of
I
that
thought you were saying sequel
at the,
trilogy
at the
for
very
Digital Circus.
end of that shit show, you got
Yeah.
Rey, who's like, I'm Rey Skywalker, and it's like, good for you. But meanwhile, for Pomni, it's powerful where it's like, yeah, because it set up his entire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you imagine one of the characters being like, they're watching their real life counterpart having like an awesome time, being like, oh, they're living their best life now and they're so happy. And what if like the Digital Circus copy was like, that bitch.
Fuck
What
you!
the fuck?
Fuck you!
I'm stuck here.
I wanna play Grand Theft Auto 6.
What about me? Get all angry.
I'm Pomni Skywalker, right? Hey, Kane, can you make Grand Theft Auto 6, please?
Oh, just rest easy.
All the people they lost, like Purple Godzilla.
Yeah. Aww.
I love the music in this show.
It's so sweet. Yes, D&D time.
This will waste a few hours, a few years even. See, now you're actually sincerely learning.
So cute. Oh, it's so cute that Kane just gets to play with them now.
I do wonder if Kane and Kinger ever had a heart-to-heart. That's a good face right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the abstracts can just float through.
Oh, it's kind of beautiful though.
A piece of serenity.
At least, yeah, they happen to find peace.
That's all we could ever ask for in this, in the afterlife.
Yeah. I guess in death, if the least you can find is just sort of peace, that doesn't seem
At
so
least you
bad.
don't have to suffer anymore. Oh, the poetry of this ending here. What would your food be? An eggs Benedict?
An eggs Benedict with a mimosa.
A big old burrito with some more burrito.
Well, I'd share some chips and queso with you.
I love you, Lizzie.
I love you too.
That is nice.
I'll just eat this cold fish.
Yeah, the poetry to the first episode's ending, so good.
Right? She was so like, I'm so messed up
The void.
in that
the
first
void.
episode, but now she seems so peaceful.
There's so much
Like
void,
she's really
though.
found, yeah, like contentment.
I'm getting misty-eyed. Fuck the show.
Aww. Hi, Pomni.
We'll see you in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh, bye, Pomni.
Oh, fuck this show. It's so good.
So good.
Goose, you're...
Yay, Goose. Congratulations.
Brilliant.
What a journey.
I cheered so hard in the theater. I was like, fucking hell. So good. So Zarel did the credits here. Very good job. There's the Gaither Stormfish.
Credits.
Travis, thank you for joining as a member. Travis said, feelings on this final episode are pretty complex. Like, it's hard to believe it's over after it made such an impacting animation in such a short span of time. So glad Goose can finally rest. Yeah, Goose.
She worked hard to make all this happen.
I want to say, if I may, okay?
Sure.
Social media has been basically
hell.
Curated to create discourse and to make neighbor fight neighbor, and to provide literally no chance of any kind of nuance and discussion. It's all about fighting and one-upism. I feel like for Goose, as a creator who truly made something fantastic, someone who except around the end when people were getting really weird, I'm like, hey, fucking chill, fuck out, my God. And here's the thing. Going to the theater.
I like that we never kick off my joke.
Hold on,
but it would be nice to hear Kinga talk to Jax or Kane meaningfully.
I'll get back to you in a second here, Abs. But I went to the theater with Lizzie to go see the premiere, and everyone was so polite and cheerful and normal. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. In real life,
like, wow, it feels so good to just connect with people.
And then we went to a convention
with normal people.
We went to a convention that had 60,000 people, and everyone was so nice and polite and normal. And I'm like, oh, that's right. We're more than our social media accounts, and that most people are well-adjusted and kind and normal in real life, and just want to.
Most people actually do want to just be kind to one another.
Right. Surprise, surprise. I'm.
Surprise, and yet it is
my journey on Tag a Weird
to be reminded.
First knew about
Tag because when you only fixate
Circus, Tag
on
X
the
MG's
online
remix,
aspect
that got into
of
Tag
social
last week,
interaction,
maybe
it feels
Funny Bunny Lamau.
Pretty cold and
it's hyperbole and echo chamber. Real fast here, super chat here from Bolt Lightning saying, saw your super chat on the premiere. My journey on Digital Circus is a weird one. First knew about Digital Circus via Parametric Avocado Tactical Circus, but got into Digital Circus last week. Wow, welcome to the party.
Wow.
Because Funny Bunny. Hey, welcome to the party.
What a great time to to hop in.
Mage here with a $2 super chat saying Digital Circus prequel trilogy scratch versus NPC Uprising. Hell yeah. And then Abstrab Rabbit Yowie, love your name, saying, I like that we never hear Cough Mode joke, but it would be nice to hear Kinger talk to Jax or Kane meaningfully. All right, so here, let's
That is very funny. That's a funny observation with Kaufmo never actually making a joke.
Yeah, what are your dad jokes?
During any of the scenes where we saw him. He was actually like
neurodivergency.
Pretty straightforward, just sort of like a chill dude.
To understand and fit in with other people.
Right. I got a super chat here.
Maybe that was the joke.
DeBox said, Kane kind of speaks to my neurodivergency. Go preach, ADHD. Yo, what's up? He means well, but he struggles trying to understand and fit in with people. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So
you can tell he desperately wants to, but he just doesn't really know how.
Right. Look at all his D&D characters. Very well casted.
It's so cute. I love this shot.
Kane would absolutely be a bard. So, also Zubul and gang will absolutely fuck.
Oh, yeah, they're getting it on.
Good on them.
Zubul got their wish.
So, I was going to say, here, actually, let's get to the end here. What do you think? The blue orb is the memory of Ribbit and Jax?
Wait,
or...
go back.
Yeah.
Go back a couple of shots. Let me look at that again.
What is that? Is that Abel?
Oh.
That's kind of an interesting little shot to end on, huh?
Well, that would be kind of weird, though. Why would Kane, set Abel free and then lock him up?
No, that must be a memory orb. It must be a memory orb.
It must be a memory orb.
Oh man, fuck Glitch and fuck Gooseworks. This is so brilliant. I love it. Oh yeah, this part. So the most unbelievable part, by the way, of this scene is that you have a bunch of Americans actually showing up in Missouri to use public transportation. This is when the immersion was shattered, and I realized that I was watching a fictional show. Yeah.
They're not all just, you know, shooting each other.
First of all, actually, why would there be a bus like this to pick them up? This bus was obviously chartered.
Worst finale ever.
Right, this bus was obviously chartered for the shot.
Finally visit US. The top of my list of places to visit is that St. Louis bus stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Taker Davis saying, when I one day finally visit the U.S., the top of my list is to visit St. Louis. What? Sorry. I go see the St. Louis bus stop.
What's wrong with that?
Go see St. Louis. It was once the gateway to the West. It was a very promising city, and apparently it's got some charm to it, plus the arch. I'm just messing with you because I've never heard any person outside of America say, "Oh boy, I can't wait to go to St. Louis."
St. Louis,
right, Missouri. God bless you. What Australians say? They say "good on ya." Well, in America we say "bless your heart."
Bless your heart.
So go have fun. Go enjoy the hell out of it. Go hit up Texas for barbecue.
I am existential and fear being small. This ending makes me feel good in that whatever world I build for myself is good enough. You can just exist for you.
Hell yeah, Harmony, I agree. You live for the day. You live for yourself and the loved ones around you. It's a gift to be alive. It really is. So carpe diem and live for the day. But yeah, there's no real public transport in America unless you're in like New York or Chicago. This bus is obviously chartered. You want to go see a Cardinals game in St. Louis? How about you go see a Braves game in Atlanta, baby? Well, Atlanta, quote unquote. By the way, I have a tab.
You can buy the new merch here.
I actually have the tab open on another tab here. So, Lizzie, do you want to tell them how we fucking fumbled it with the goodie bag at the premiere and how we absolutely fumbled it?
When we were at the premiere a few weeks ago, there was an after party.
My theory is that when they decided to volunteer their brain to get scanned by CNA, they got pampered, hence having a business bus pick them up.
Here, let me make this real fast for Sunny, and then we can continue. The super chat did a clash with you. Sunny said, my theory is that when they decided to volunteer, their brain got scanned by CNA, they got pampered, hence having a business bus pick them up. No, Rishi had the same thought.
That's what I said. Yeah. I theorized the same thing. I was like, well, why would they all be getting on the same bus together at the same time? Well, maybe because they all volunteered to be a part of this project to get their brain scanned.
Digital Circus finale and the beginning of a new one.
And maybe that's
Knights of Guinevere and Game Over.
Continue, because you literally.
I don't want to interrupt the super chat.
It's over now. You said that a week ago. You said that you wonder if that was them be taking off to CNA.
That's what I wondered too. I was like, is there any reason other than, I guess, fan service to show them all together in real life at the end there? Was it perhaps not necessarily just fan service? Perhaps it was like, hey, this is all the characters on their way. Perhaps they all volunteered or something to be a part of this project to, participate in this brain scan.
I didn't get into TAG 2 years ago via parametric avocado tactical circus.
Yes.
And that's where they were off to. And I know you were like, well, why would the guy for Kinger be there? I don't know. Maybe he was like, I'll go with you guys. Maybe he was the one who like recruited them or something. I don't know. It's a theory, but it also seems maybe like, that's kind of weird and confusing. I guess I could also just see it straight up as fan service. Where they're just sort of like, oh, we're all together in real life and we're going on the bus together. Yes, that figurine
can we buy
is
this?
Epic. You want that?
Yeah.
Where do you want to put it?
We'll put it downstairs on our shelf.
It's pretty awesome.
It's really good. That's some like excellent articulation. I like it a lot. Super chat from Chuck saying, it's now the end of an era with the amazing Digital Circus finale, and the beginning of a new one with the Gaslight District, Knights of Guinevere, and Game Over. Yes, I agree. I feel like here's something I want to say. I have a couple of thoughts. and we'll get to the super chat here in a moment. But what has happened here is an exceptional boon for all future Glitch production series. I've been doing a lot of research into their studio for an upcoming video. I've had the pleasure, Lizzie and I have been to their studio. We are extremely biased in the best way possible, where it's like we've gotten a chance to meet the folks from this staff, and they are exceptionally kind, loving, and very caring to their fellow man, and uplift artist. I remember having dinner with Kevin, the CEO of Glitch, and he is, I mean this, extremely locked in with wanting to have the altruistic approach of lifting up all creators. That by achieving these breaking through these boundaries, it helps inspire other studios and creators to say, fuck, we can do this too. If they can do it, then so can we. Not to undermine, it's not the right word. Undermine the absolute incredible lengths Glitch has gone, but it does go to show that it can be done, and that's very encouraging. But yeah, where was I?
I was saying something earlier, but I don't remember anymore.
Let me finish this quick thought. So when people are like, "Oh my gosh, why are they put in theaters?" Because it made $40 million. That's why. And because that money is going to go right back into their productions. When they've, with SMG4, it went into Metarunner. Metarunner goes into Murder Drones. Murder Drones goes into Digital Circus. And now Digital Circus, with its groundbreaking, precedent, it's going to go into the other series. So absolutely.
Thank you, Laughing Limbo. Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so thank you for reminding me. So what I was going to talk about was when we were at the premiere. When we were at the premiere a few weeks ago, there was like a rooftop after party.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so much fun. It was like one of the coolest things that I've ever been to. I feel so honored to have been there. And we found out later in the evening that they had like this whole table full of goodie bags, full of of merch, of special merch that we could have just grabbed. And we didn't even think to do it. I don't know why. I think we were like,
we live for the moment.
Well, because we were so in the moment, so stream of consciousness, just sort of talking to people and enjoying where we were, that I didn't even think about the stuff. It was just so cool to just be around so many people. And I'm a pretty introverted person. I feel pretty awkward being around people, but it just felt so cool to be in this environment, and I was so excited to just talk to everybody. And I didn't even think about, we should grab a goodie bag. But then by the end of the evening, we were like, that was so awesome.
Shit.
Okay, let's grab our goodie bag and go. And they were all gone.
There were...
And I was like, no! Why didn't we grab a goodie bag? We could have gotten all this awesome exclusive merch.
We dropped it.
And we didn't. We're so stupid.
Ball dropped. Bag not secured. We saw there were these wonderful cosplayers that were there. I remember seeing them opening up the goodie bags on their Instagrams or TikToks or whatever. And by the way, they were fantastic. I got to show them my Godzilla tattoo, and they're like, one of them was like, Godzilla's my boyfriend. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Got big G. Let's go. But no, it was so we'll share the story. So we got to go to the premiere. We got to go out to Hollywood for this, and it was exceptionally cool. Like truly such an honor. And to watch the premiere, to hang out with the folks who made this, from artists to, folks who work on the business side of things, the voice actors to other showrunners. It was so fucking cool. And they had little Spudsy themed, catering with little burgers.
I know, I should have eaten
fries.
more of it. I only had the chicken nuggets. Yeah, the burger was good.
It was good, love.
Did you get stupid off the stupid sauce?
Well, I got stupid off of something else. But they had an open bar. But no, it was outstanding. It was an exceptionally cool time to be able to go out there and just get to share that. And again, Aaron Hansen was there. We got to run to Terrace. She was excellent and such a sweet person. I got to see Kevin and Luke. Got to see Goose for a brief moment. Got to run into Ross. It was just. How do I say this? I feel like in my heart I can tell, at least for the moment, that, and I say for the moment, but I also believe moving forward, because actions speak louder than words. And these last, few years have proven that there are some truly talented, amazing people at the helm here who have been charting a course in a massive, just unprecedented, historical way that have changed the game. I mean, Kevin and Luke started in their parents', they had a room where they had 2 monitors and they were trying to make SMG4 work. And then they moved on with Meta Runner. And then, that was an absolute trial and tribulation kind of series, but they made it work. And then they had Murder Drones, which was an absolute step in the right direction. And to follow that up with Digital Circus is fucking outstanding. And now they have 2 series, plus Lackadaisy acquired, plus Game Over is tentatively waiting for a green light. And it's just fuck, man, my God. I feel like you watch all these dinosaur industry companies that are just duh, what works? And it's give the people what they want is what works. Let artists create, you don't limit them. You give them more tools. You give them more funds. That's what leads to golden eras. And I truly think we're living through a golden era right now. And hopefully for the foreseen future, on YouTube. So I don't know. I've been inspired. Me and Lizzie have been truly inspired, and we have exciting things we'll share down the road when the time is right. But yeah, it's all because someone got out there and really made their mark and showed that it can be done, and that's extremely inspiring. And then as far as this entire finale goes, I feel like when I watched it in theaters, I was I adore the pacing. I never felt bored. And that is one of the biggest compliments I can ever pay to a movie or a show or whatever, is that I wasn't bored. There are moments where I'm I'm losing interest. There never was a moment where I felt like I was bored. I was always engaged. Excellent stuff. I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Well said.
The burger was good.
The burger was good. Good. Yeah, that was a special evening. It was truly one of the most enchanting nights of my life. I feel very honored to have been there and spoken to all the people that I spoke to. And I hope that you and I, in fact, I know you and I are going to create something together one day. Maybe not the likes of Digital Circus, of course, but we have our ideas. Yeah. And I know that Digital Circus and Glitch have been a huge inspiration for us.
Yeah.
And make it feel more possible than ever to create anything that we want.
We can at least say that with confidence, that what we're currently working on and we're excited to announce hopefully next month is something that was inspired and we gained our courage and our strength from seeing what Glitch accomplished. And we can say that with 100% confidence, is that if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be pursuing what we want to create. And I think that's pretty freaking noble.
Yeah. I will say, before we end the evening, on the topic of the Digital Circus finale itself,
please,
that my ultimate takeaway from this show is that you can find meaning in a meaningless world through connection. And I feel like that is very, very poignant. Yeah. And it resonates with me a lot, because I tend to have a pretty nihilistic view of the world and life. And I feel like nihilism can be either very pessimistic and sad and empty and disappointing, or it can be very freeing and full of opportunity and liberty, and that you can choose to find meaning in a world that feels meaningless, if that's how you choose to see it. That it doesn't have to mean nothingness and sadness it actually can mean freedom and possibilities, endless possibilities. And I feel like that was something that was pretty well reflected between Jax and Pomni, where clearly both of them sort of embrace this idea of nihilism. At least to me, that was my takeaway. And for Jax, it was sort of meaninglessness and sadness and terror and pointlessness. Whereas for Pomni, I think she had a much more optimistic outlook, where it was, perhaps nothing does matter, but what matters is that we have each other and what we make of that. And I find that to be a very positive outlook on life.
Right. It feels like, nothing matters versus, nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. That's how I feel. Like, hey, that's freeing. Let's ball. Let's fucking go. So, that's kind of a takeaway from the show. The show has a lot of themes from putting up walls to emotional vulnerability, to change, to, redemption, to, imposter syndrome. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And I feel like, as we work on our own stuff, I can't say too much beyond that. But, writing is really fucking hard. And what Goose has been able to accomplish is just nothing short of outstanding. It's so impressive to see her stick the landing. I didn't have any doubt about it, but it's just like, wow, it's really good. And it's subversive in a way. And the thing is, like, I'm ready for contrarians to roll and being like, actually. But I'm like, no, I stand by it. This was extremely good. Though, let me hit you with these final thoughts, okay? I don't think we're done here. I know this is the end of the animated series. There's just something that feels like there's a door that hasn't quite closed. I can't explain it, but there's just something. Right. But there's something in my gut that just feels like we're not quite done here. And Glitch is so brilliant and always like 4 or 5 steps ahead of everybody else that it feels like something might happen down the road. I don't know. I can't even explain it, but it just feels like there's something in my gut that we're not done here yet, and that there's more to the story. But who can say? I could be completely wrong. I'm probably wrong. But
I know what you're saying. Can we talk about Jax for a minute?
Please, love. Please.
Before we end the night.
Please.
I want to say something about Jax, where throughout this series, and especially this finale, we finally come to understand him and his past and what makes him the person that he is as we know him in the digital circus. And yes, Jax is a jerk. And Jax makes the choice to turn everyone away, even though pretty much everybody has been nothing but kind to him. Clearly, he is a person who is so traumatized and so deeply insecure and haunted by his past that he chooses to use cruelty as a shield to protect himself.
Deflect.
To protect himself from being hurt again, because he's so deeply terrified of being vulnerable again. And
which I've met people like that before.
Yeah, I've not to the extent of Jax, but been there myself to an extent where I've kept people at an arm's length because I was afraid of being hurt, because I was, afraid of being too vulnerable, of opening up too much and being, made a fool of or having my heart broken. I get it to an extent. Again, not to the term, not to the sadistic levels that Jax has, but I get it to an extent.
Digital Circus,
but for Jax, it's like even if what we learn about his past doesn't, even if it explains why he is the way he is and why he ended up where he is, it certainly is not an excuse for being an asshole.
Right.
Because he is an asshole.
Well, nothing.
He's cruel.
Oh,
he's very cruel to Ribbit, to Gangle, to Pomni.
Well, he takes the
He's
dagger
cruel.
and he shoves it in and he twists it. And it's like...
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, you don't... He does it because he's like, I want you to fear me. I want you to know that you're my plaything. I want you to know that I don't fucking care. And it's like, yes, you do.
Like, yes, you do. You care so much. And that's why you are so cruel.
Yeah.
He can't stand it.
And
it's
also,
so sad because he had every opportunity to let those walls down and to change. But he couldn't do it.
No,
he refused
could not.
it.
No, he could not. But I will say, in summary here, let me hit you with my in summary thoughts. Mm-hmm. Outstanding voice acting, exceptional performances, incredible animation. They improved so much throughout the series. We rewatched the series on Twitch this past week, and we will re-upload our entire Let's Watch onto the channel, so like a 4-hour upload probably. But you can see how the animators and artists improved throughout the production. Excellent work. Big shout out to the team. But I see this as one of the most exceptional animated series in recent history. And also, in tandem, it changed the landscape of YouTube, where so many of these dinosaur companies are looking at YouTube saying, what the fuck are we missing? And the answer is integrity, earnestness, sincerity. That's the secret ingredients. You know, just be real. Just make something that you're actually eager to make. And you can see it dripping from Digital Circus. And I feel like it's a well-deserved win, the likes of it I've never seen. So you love to see it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And as far as the subversion of the story goes, where folks are like, why did he abstract? Because we get to see building up from his abstraction.
The consequences.
Exactly. Who is Jax? What happened? What led us to this moment? And then it hits you with that, I don't want to go. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, fuck. I don't want you to go either. You know, my heart bleeds for you. I don't want you
We
to
wanted
go.
Jax to be able to change.
Right.
We wanted him to open up. I mean, Jax is a cautionary tale.
Yeah, he is.
Jax is what can happen to someone when they're too afraid to ask for help. And when they choose to use cruelty as a shield to protect themselves. Well, it's not meant to be, oh, he deserved this, or, oh, no, he didn't deserve this. Ultimately, it's just a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
This is a person who was hurting and chose to go down a path of isolation.
I will say in stories, to me, the more tragic a tale, the more memorable it is. Better Call Saul, I know. Breaking Bad, are two of my favorite series. Both have bittersweet, tragic endings. And I feel like that tragedy makes it stings, you know, ouch. But it's not all hopeless. And I think that's the mark of a good series, a good movie, a good story, is that it doesn't leave you completely. Because we watched Decorado on my channel a while ago, and that was a sad, tragic, hopeless situation. Purpose.
It was definitely very hopeless.
On purpose, though, because it's supposed to make you... Well, Lizzie, what was that quote you told me about comfort and art?
That art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed.
That's a great quote, my love. That's a great quote. I love that.
From a poet or something.
A poet or something. Yeah, some Edgar Allan Poe or some, you know.
It's not Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, in South Park. You all are so lame. Burning down the Hot Topic. By the way, go get yourself a Digital Circus shirt at the Hot Topic. Remember we went to to a Hot Topic with Zarel and his wife Ashley, and we were walking around just being like, oh, look at all the merch. Wasn't there a design he worked on where Zarel's like, oh, I drew that design? Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. That's
funny. I do remember looking at all the merch and I was like, this is awesome.
All right, my love. Final thoughts.
My final thoughts on the amazing Digital Circus is that it is a very, very clever, very concise, very poignant show that I think can resonate with a lot of people, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can resonate with that feeling of hopelessness, where they might feel so out of control because the world is so fucking batshit crazy right now, that you feel helpless to do anything about it, and that it all feels meaningless, and it can even feel foolish to even care. But the little that you can do is be there for the people that are around you. Be there for your community, and to make your own meaning in this world.
Hell yeah.
That might feel meaningless, that might feel so crazy that you don't even know why you are here. That you can find meaning if you choose to look for it. And I think that's a very beautiful message. And I feel like a major takeaway from this show is to not be afraid to reach out to others and to be there for your friends and family and community. And to especially to not only accept the people around you, but to accept yourself.
Yeah. Well said.
And I feel like that's a very important message.
Lean on others. We're all in this life together, and there's no shame, no fear, nothing that says we can't love and lean on each other for support. Because guess what? We're all in this mess together, and we might not be able to change the world. We might not be able to move mountains, but we can at least create ripple effects for our loved ones, our friends, our tribes, and that means something. But all right.
And I will say, I do still have some questions about how I don't think this is like a perfect ending, but I think it focuses on what truly matters, and that's the characters. So in that regard, it's pretty damn good. Like, yeah, still some questions about CNA, like as a company, but I guess that isn't really what the story ever really intended on focusing on. It was more about the characters.
It's about Jackson, Pomni, and the characters. So to me, I'm like, the rest of the lore feels like window dressing. So I'm not distraught or oh my God, they messed up. Because that to me was just more of like setting the framework. Though I would like some answers. I would. If Goose ever was at a convention.
No Shame Dave was like, we never learned about the figurine thing.
The figurine?
You know what? Some things are better left unsaid.
Oh, right. Gangle and the figure. We'll never know. All right, Lizzie, anything else you want to say, or should you mic drop and call it a night?
I've pretty much said all that I want to say, and probably anything else that I've said will come out in a review later.
We have the review for the final act for Remember coming out on Sunday. Tomorrow, we're going to work on that review. Thank you all so much for joining us here for this live react to the final episode of Digital Circus. What a journey. It's been 3 years. It's something where we've been...
It's so short.
Time is relative.
It's like only 3 years, huh?
Only 3 years. But also, what an honor. It's been exceptional to be a part of the journey in a supplemental way. And we have so much love in our hearts and respect for the folks who made this show and for Glitch. And we wish them the best of luck with Gaslight, with Knights of Gwen, with Gameoverse, Lackadaisy. And we're excited for the future. I truly, truly believe this is just the beginning. That we are just now starting to see the origins of a new era. And the change is happening before our very eyes. And we should be very excited for the chance to see the evolution of a medium. So, all right, chat. Love you all. Thank you for joining us. We will see you all stream-wise on Twitch Sorry, we got a pizza. Thank you for that.
Pizza.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you all next week for streams on Twitch. Have an excellent evening. Take care. And we'll see you all next time. Bye, folks.